Hi. Hey, hey. Let me fix my angles. Let me fix my angles. Hey, y'all. Let's see. I can see the chat. I'm live. I'm live again. Hey, hey, hey. Miss Lemon Drop. Hey, oh, there y'all come. Fix that. Hey, guys. Hey. I am back. I am. Yes, part two. I'm coming back to talk about the damsel in part two. But I'm also here to, so I guess our last service kind of got some people riled up. I might have to change my whole phone number. So I've been getting like a bunch of blocked calls and hangups and stuff like that. And I'm pretty sure it's because of the last video. So we're back because, like I said, I will add more to it before I take back what I said. So the damsel, we were talking about the damsel in the first service, and we were in holations, and we were in Deuteronomy, and we were in hoses. We were in Leviticus. We were in several books. So, and I made mention of the fact that some people have young girls, and in the African American community, because I was once a Black girl myself, we were told that, we shouldn't be trying to be fast for men. We were told basically not to be attractive. That was like the main thing that we were told as girls. Don't be fast, and you don't want people to think you're this or think you're that. So I said in the first video that I think that is wrong to do if you have daughters. Sorry about this shadow, but y'all know I have my light and stuff. So anyway, so I said that it was wrong. I felt like it was wrong to do that because women don't have the opportunity to come into their womanhood. We don't get the opportunity to work on being feminine or to even know what that is, because for so much of our childhood, people, moms, aunties, grandmothers are telling us, no, don't be sexy. You don't want people to think you're such a way or this way or that way. I mean, like, take me for example. I could not, my mom was huge, big on me not wearing lipstick. Like, that was like a major thing. So now I'm like, I'm super addicted to lipstick. Like, I probably have, 400 different lipsticks because I couldn't wear it as a child. So now I have this thing, but that's another thing. But anyway, so we're told to not highlight your beauty, to hide it, to, put it to the side, to squelch it, to, we are, especially once you start developing, then people want to be like, ooh, girl, don't be wearing nothing tight, don't be da-da-da-da, right? In the Black community. In other cultures, especially in the Caucasian culture and in the, not Caucasian culture, but y'all know what I mean. I'm Black, and I've seen the opposite in the white world culture, whatever you want to call it. It's all American culture, but there's differences in how we raise our children as far as the way little Black girls are raised. Community, there you go. As far as Black girls are raised and as far as white girls are raised. So they're taught that you should do your makeup and have your nails done and make sure that, thank you, Miss Jess. Thank you, Jessica. Make sure that, you look nice. They are celebrated for when they do their makeup. Their moms take them to get makeovers. They get their nails done, all of those things. And we, Black girls, are not told this. And so all I said Church. All I said was that you should be teaching your daughters what you're learning. A lot of you are learning this. A lot of you are coming into this knowledge. A lot of you are figuring out what it means to be feminine and things like that. So it's like, so as you're learning, you should be teaching your daughters. I said, don't let your daughter go out the house with her hair looking crazy. Don't let her, and I didn't mean go get the baby a weave or some wigs. I did not say that. So for all the people who are triggered just a little bit, to all the people who are upset by what I said, I meant what I said. You think your baby is pretty with her natural hair and them big old balls on the end of her hair. You think that it's okay for your daughter to wear athletic clothing when you go out to the mall with her. You think it's okay to allow your daughter to sign up for football and to, be on the whatever, to do everything that a boy can do, basically. But I'm telling you that what you're doing is you're raising a woman who does not have an idea what femininity is. And that's very, very sad. For a woman who is of the feminine persuasion not to understand femininity is very sad. How can you not understand femininity when you're a woman? Like, I just don't get that. But that is really a thing. Like, we talk about this all the time in the groups. So when I say be the damsel, when I say be feminine, a lot of times people don't understand. I got an email after the first video. Mickey, can you explain how to be a damsel? Because you really, of course they had to make mention that I got sidetracked and blah, 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 blah. But you did not mention how to be a damsel. So I was like, what do I say to that? It's crazy that that women don't understand that. Yes. Harlot. What harlots? No, I forget which verse it is, but being feminine should be the core of everything, because as a damsel, you can get somebody to take care of you. You can take care of you can get somebody to take care of you. You can get them to pay your bills, you can get a job, you can get lots of things just by being feminine, just by being a damsel. Then people were mad that I said, don't wear a pantsuit to a job interview. Here's the thing, church. Y'all can wear everything y'all want. Y'all can teach your daughters to be men. You can do every single thing in your life that you want to do. Period. You can. All of the stuff that I say, you don't even have to do it. The whole point of it is, this is what I've observed in my own life and what I've known to be true in the lives of my friends, my cousins, colleagues, and things like that. So that's why I brought that to your attention in the video. But the whole point of the video was be feminine, be a damsel, be able to allow somebody to care for you, be able to, sit back and be taken care of. It's okay. It's okay. Some people may call you lazy. If they call you lazy, it's because they want somebody to do something for them too. And they can't figure out how you're doing it, Yes, trusting in your femininity and its magic in the presence of masculinity. Let me go ahead and pin that comment, Miss Lust for Life. We're going to pin that one. Can I do that? No, I can't pin it. I'm in. Well, that's true. You need to be able to understand that though you may not be the stronger of the sexes, you still have strength in your own right. You don't necessarily have to be aggressive and be, I want to be able to take care of myself. So many women, even in this chat, even in my chat, when y'all know I ain't about working, will say things like, well, I want to have my own. Shouldn't you be able to have your own money before you go asking somebody else for their money? A lot of women feel like they have to deserve being treated well, being taken care of. And I'm telling you, or I am saying, I guess, that you don't. You do not have to do anything to deserve somebody taking care of you. What you need to do is be feminine and give him a reason. Look at this hair, y'all. Let me spit on it. Put some holy spit on it. No. You need to give him a reason to want to, you need to give him a reason to want to take care of you, basically. If you don't give him a reason to want to take care of you, then he's not going to do it. The reason is, oh, I like her. Ooh, I want to touch her. Ooh, she looks soft. Ooh, she looks pretty. Man, her lips are glossy. I wonder, can I kiss them? See what I'm saying? These are the things that you want to evoke in his mind. You want to have these thoughts in his mind. Not, ooh, I can take her to the game and she'll be cool with just sitting here and watching me as I watch the game. Or you call him and tell him that your car is broken down and he says, well, what are you going to do about it? Because he knows just last week you were up under the hood of your car trying to fix a fuse or something. You know what I mean? Thank you. So you guys, when I make a video, yes, it's funny. Yes, I'm, adding whatever comedic spin to it or whatever, but that's really real. Like, if you're not teaching your daughters how to be soft and girly and what it means to be girly, then they're never going to know. They'll never know. I'll give you an example. Children come here and they don't know anything, right? They don't know anything. You have to teach them literally everything. We'll take my baby, little baby Fox. Like a couple weeks ago, it was raining so hard. And I got tired of my boys coming to say, hold on, y'all see that? See Noble, one time, see Noble. I got tired of them saying, Mama, I'm bored. What can we do? I got tired of that. So I said, go play outside. It was pouring down rain. I mean, it wasn't lightning or anything, but it was like a heavy downpour. And I said, you know what? Y'all can't find nothing to do. Go outside. And they were like, what, Mama? It's raining. Go out there. You know why? Because they don't know what it feels like to go outside and play in the rain. They don't know what it feels like to have it touch your skin. They don't know what it feels like to run around and laugh and play and joke around. They're children. So I try to give my children learning opportunities. My baby, he's never even been outside in the rain, so he was afraid. So what did I do? I'm out there with him, and I took my little baby and I said, look, it's rain. And I touch it, feel it. And now he loves it. Now every time it's raining, I want to go outside. I created a monster. But you understand what I'm saying? I had to teach him that it's okay. I had to teach him that, look, it can be fun. I had to teach him that, look, it feels so good. And we was like, opening our mouth and drinking it and stuff. It was really fun. It was really fun for me. And they had a lot of fun. And I created a memory with my children. Because I'm teaching them, I'm showing them. You have to show them that, yes, you might be a little afraid of something, or it may be different, or maybe people will say, I don't know about that. But you still have to be able to, thank you guys, you still have to be able to live your life the way you want to live it. You need to be able to make choices based on the information you were given. Either you can continue in this way, or you can make a decision for yourself. But just try it. That's always what I tell my children. I don't care what it is. Don't say, ew, I don't like Japanese food. Ew, I don't like rock and roll music. Try it. You never know. So as mothers, as parents, as people who are raising and creating the next generation, who will one day take care of us, it's our responsibility to teach them. If I'm over here teaching my sons how to be alphas, I'm teaching them get money. I'm teaching them be respectful, and you dress up when you go somewhere. Always have your hair cut. Keep your nails clean. You're not sagging your pants. We're not speaking with all that slang and all of that stuff. If I'm teaching my sons this, and then they're going after quality women because they can afford it, because they have done the work, because they are the alphas, they're not going to have nothing to pick from, because people are not teaching our girls. People are not teaching our girls. If your daughter is not, in a good playing field, if she's not in a good position as far as dating, your daughter won't be chosen. Your daughter won't be the one to get the wealthy man and to live a life of leisure and to be able to take care of you as you get older. She won't be able to do that. So you have to show them, you have to teach them. I'm not saying allow your daughters to wear makeup outside of your house if she is 8 years old. But what I'm saying is, once your daughter gets to, good question, CFAB. I'm going to come back to that question. Once your daughter gets to being like middle school age-ish, you should be teaching her hygiene. You should be teaching her, sorry, hold on. You should be teaching her hygiene, teaching her, okay, your face is oily, so let's get some powder, or teaching her things about, okay, you wear the proper bra with the proper outfits, you sit with your legs closed, you make sure that, show her how to apply lipstick and stuff like that. That's what I'm saying. If you are doing that at home with your daughters, then it makes it easier on the flip side of that, raising sons. So CFAB asked a very good question. Can you teach boys to grow up and be alpha, or is it something that a boy is born with? Not every boy is an alpha male. They are not. They are not alpha males. One of my children, well, two of my children are not alpha males naturally. But I push it, I enforce it, I make sure that they know that the alphas are the only ones that will win. You will not survive if you're not an alpha. You'll be in the ghetto somewhere with the first chick that comes along. You'll have all these kids with her, and your life will be ruined by the decisions you make. But if you are an alpha and you learn how to work smart, learn how to invest your money, learn how to make money, then you can have the life you want. So I think you can teach them. Just like some girls are not feminine. Some girls like to wear jeans and play outside with the boys and have their hair all over their head. And they like to, roughhouse and climb trees and stuff like that. It's your responsibility as a mother to be like, no, little TT, come here, baby. We don't do that. Girls don't do that. It's your responsibility to show her. Girls don't be out here sweating and roughing around with these boys. You have to be proper. You need to be a lady. You have to teach that. So I remember I went through a stage where I didn't want to take a shower every day. I didn't want to take a shower every day. I think I was in like 6th grade or something. And my parents were like, no, you got to get on it. My dad was very, 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 he used to harp on your look, the way you present yourself. Not necessarily because he was wanting for me to put on airs for people, not in that way, but he harped on the fact that you need to look good. You need to dress well. You need to be presentable. You need to make sure you're accentuating what is naturally there. You need to make sure, your speech is proper and you're sitting like this. And so he harped on it. It was, if he was going somewhere, I wasn't dressed already, he was like, you ain't going with me, not looking like that. Those are things you need to be teaching your daughters. So girls can be taught to be feminine, and they should be taught to be feminine, as boys should be taught to be feminine, for sure. So yeah, so I think so. I think you can teach a boy to be an alpha. I do. I think somebody else had a question. Right. Miss Elise Antoinette says, teach your daughters what you would have loved to know when you were her age. So very true. So true. Because and I know that's what I give my sons, but I parent them the way I wish I would have been parented as a child. And I think it kind of works for them, you know. But if you teach them what you feel like they're lacking, get to know your children, first of all. Talk to them, sit down with them, do things with them so you learn their personalities, learn what works for them. But if they are doing something that you know is going to be harmful to them, then let them know. You wouldn't let your child play in the traffic, but you would let your little black child run around with hair all over her head, looking nappy and crazy. That's going to be harmful to her, because if she has these behaviors while she's young, she's definitely going to have them as she gets older. So I was just saying, make sure that you are teaching your daughters that, you know, make sure you're teaching them that. So yeah, so that's what I meant by that. But people, you know, people want to be special. So yeah, I'm gonna have to change my whole phone number, y'all, because oof, I was getting a call. People were calling me and hanging up and just, and I know it had to be somebody that was watching this live or something, but people are really just so triggered by stuff like this. Like, you don't like natural hair, and why don't you should wear your natural hair because you have good hair, and that's crazy. You know what? I know what works and I do what works. So that's, you know, that's kind of where I stand as far as that's concerned. Do I care if you wear your natural hair? No, but I know that from what I've seen, from what I know, that you won't be very successful in getting a man of means if you do that. There you go. Somebody's son said I'm beautiful. Thank you. So yeah, Sundays were grueling with the hot comb. Exactly, exactly. Thank you so much. Yeah, the natural Nazis, and it's crazy because it's like I won't even speak on it. I won't even speak on it. Should you ever drop a sugar daddy? Yeah. Oh yeah. You and just because you're a sugar baby, just because someone is giving you money, doesn't mean that you have to put up with mistreatment or anything that you don't feel is necessary. If you are in a situation where you don't feel comfortable or whatever, you know, you don't have to put up with that. So see, okay. And then so let's go back to the damsel. I kind of wanted to add a little bit to that. And I gave one of the girls an example, like Cinderella. Cinderella was a damsel. Like Disney movies are so full of damsels in distress. It's like pitiful. So it's like they've been trying to tell y'all from the beginning how to get this thing done, and y'all just don't want to listen. Oh, that's fake. That's a fairy tale. But I think there's something to it. So Cinderella was a damsel in distress. So was Snow White. All the little Disney princesses were damsels in distress. So like Cinderella, she made sure she was at the right place at the right time. She got all dressed up. She did her hair, blah, blah, blah. She did everything so that she could be presentable. Then when he found out her situation, he was like, oh, baby, come on. And then he rescued her from her situation. So the damsel will get any and everything from a man. If a woman is, say a man has a baby mama, and you are the new girlfriend, right? And every time this woman calls, he's breaking his neck to go see about her. Oh, I got to check on my daughter. Oh, my daughter need clothes. Oh, my daughter needs shoes. Oh, she called me because they need this and they need that. If you have a situation like that, it's because he is going to feel connected to a woman that he feels needs him. Y'all need, is somebody writing? Hello? There you go, C Noble. So a man feels connected to a woman that he can serve, to a woman that makes him feel needed. You do not have to be needy to be needed. See what I'm saying? When you make a man feel like, okay, there's a space for you here, there's a need for you here. If you are not here, then some things may go awry. I may be hurting a little bit. My situation will be dire if I didn't have you here to help me, damsel. That is the woman who can have any and everything that she wants from a man, from people, from anything in life. The feminine energy is powerful, and people don't understand it. People can't grasp it, but it is very true. Your sugar daddy always wants to pay your bills himself, as in give him the info so that he can pay it. Is that a flag? Chappelle Nicole? No, I don't know why it would be a red flag. If he's paying your bills, I wouldn't care how he pays them, you know? I don't think that's a red flag. I mean, if you want money, then it may be problematic because he's not giving you money, you know, but you can always come up with scenarios where he can't go pay the person directly. So that's an easy workaround. Does that apply to a narcissist? Okay, somebody else asked about that. Narcissism only exists where there is a weakness. If you are a weak person, a weak woman, if you allow certain things, if you don't cut that stuff off before it even starts, then you will be a victim of a narcissist. But I don't believe that anyone is a victim. There are signs in the beginning that tell you this person is crazy. This person may not, you know, they may not be wrapped too tight. And, you know, there's a debate on the video where I spoke about narcissism, but I don't believe in narcissism. I don't. I think, I mean, I do believe in it. I do believe it's a thing, but I don't believe in allowing it into my life personally. I don't think that it's a thing, because if somebody does something to you that's harmful, you have the ability to harm them back. You have the ability to remove yourself from the situation. They can't be a narcissist by themselves. That's kind of like if a tree falls in the woods and nobody's there, does it make a sound? You know, I mean, they can't exist in your world if you don't allow them to. So, you know. Some mothers are jealous of their daughters and hold them back. Yes, Mrs. I can agree with that. I can definitely agree that some mothers are jealous of their daughters. You know, and jealousy is understandable. Let me tell you something about jealousy. Come on, Holy Spirit. The Holy Spirit about to talk about this jealousy. Some mothers are jealous of their daughters. And I think it's because you cannot be jealous of someone when you have your own life. The video is breaking up. The video is breaking up. It's not breaking up for me. But anyway, the only way that you can be jealous of anyone, the only way that you can be jealous of anyone is if you do not have your own life together. If you are not taking the steps to make changes in your life, if you are not being proactive with living your own life, if you have stunted your own growth, if you are sabotaging yourself in some way, if you are stuck in a spot, it's because of you. The only people who are jealous are people who don't mean you any good, first of all, and they are too lazy to live their life and to make the necessary changes so that they can do what they really want to do. So somebody that's jealous will say something like, oh, you sure losing weight. Don't you think you're getting too skinny? I mean, don't you think that it's a little much? Don't you think? Oh, you going to get plastic surgery. Why? Ooh, I wouldn't do that. But then we'll turn around and have the same complaints that you have. If there is a mother who is jealous of her daughter, I'm gonna tell you something. I use other people as motivation. Okay, let's take Oprah. I love, love Oprah Winfrey. I love Oprah Winfrey. I look at her life and I say, dang, Oprah was, by the time Oprah was my age, Oprah was a millionaire. What was she doing? I want to figure out how she was doing it. I want to, you know, watch videos about her and see what she's doing. What does she eat? Where does she sleep? How many times a day does she meditate? Where does she live? Who does she hang around? Does she go to church? Does she not go to church? What does she believe in? What does she think? What does she read? What does she watch on TV? If there is somebody in your life, in your existence, somebody around you that is doing what you want to do, the best thing for you to do is to befriend them, not try to hate on them, not try to, make them stop doing it because you're comfortable with being mediocre. Do you, and you ain't got time to be jealous. Just saying, thank you. Thank you. Thank you. So yeah, jealous people are sad. They're really, really sad because you could be doing exactly what this person is doing, but you are using your laziness as an excuse. I'm trying to get rid of this shadow, y'all. Oh, there we go. You're using your laziness as an excuse to be mediocre and to not live your best life. Whatever. Huh? Okay. So let me see. More questions? So yes, so the damsel, that's what we were talking about. And the title of the last video was thank you. There go Daisy, y'all. Daisy Beauty Buys, $5. Hey, Miss Daisy, how's it going? We ain't seen you in a while, miss. Thank you. Thank you so much for your donation. But okay, so to be the damsel, I put how to get any and everything that you want or need basically in your life by being a damsel. And I say that because if you are a Barbara the Builder chick, if you are a 50-50 woman, if you feel like you should be equal to a man, then they are going to allow you to build. If you go to a construction site and you ask them, hey, I want to help y'all, you think they're going to say no? No. They are going to allow you to do that. So the more you say, oh, I got it. No, it's okay. No, you don't have to help me. No, I got it. I'm good. The more you say that, the more you're going to be good. The more you're going to have it. And the more they're going to be looking at you like, don't look at me. You got it, So think about that. Is that what you really, really want? If it's not what you want, then you need to switch it up a bit, Oprah is intelligent, but many women are, and she is not a great beauty. I think she was helped a lot. But yes, when you see success, use it to motivate you. Well, I think she was helped a lot too. But the fact that Oprah does not, by most standards, have pretty privilege, and she was able to be as successful as she was, shows that to some degree, she understands the feminine energy and she understands the feminine power and she uses it to her advantage. So, yes, she may have been helped, but, even if she was helped, she still made it to in life. And she is able to say that I have over $1 billion at this point, I believe, over $1 billion in disposable income. I mean, I don't care who you are. That is a major accomplishment. You know what I mean? So yeah. Oprah uses the law of attraction. Yeah. Yeah. There you go. What is that? What do you mean Trinity Supreme Powers? Shira 7-1 or Shira 1-7? What is that? You're 20 and you're going for 15 plus. Any specific tips for that age group? 35 is not, they're really not ready to be married. So I know Scorpio cutie. I'm like, what is that about? I mean, I'm gonna let her live for a little bit because I want to see. But 35 is not old enough to be a sugar daddy. If you're 20, he gonna put you on the trampoline real good, but he might not be able to be a sugar daddy. Yes, women. Okay, women don't understand the power that they have. When you dress all pretty and when you walk into a room and you're smiling and you're like, hi, and you're being very feminine and things like that. When you are being feminine, when you're standing in your feminine power, you can pretty much get anything from anybody. That's what I keep trying to tell you guys. Like, being a woman is very, very powerful. Very powerful just because you're a woman, but you have to accentuate your femininity. People can't really appreciate your femininity when you've done things to pack weight onto your natural figure. People can't appreciate your femininity when you don't do things like highlight the little button on your nose or highlight that little beak, that little bird beak you have. If you do things to draw attention to that and to highlight it, then people can say, man, look at her bone structure. Wow. When you don't do things to accentuate that, then it's hard for people to appreciate you in that way. Yes, whenever the pee-pee gets to wiggling, that's when his mind goes. They can't think when they are seeing a beautiful woman. They can't. It's like they're not supposed to think. That's when instinct kicks in for them and they're acting merely on instinct only. So you can capitalize on that, You can capitalize on that big time. A dog will do all sorts of tricks and give you attention if you have a treat waving around. Miss Lust for Life says, be the treat. I'm with you. I agree. Diet, exercise, and do your makeup for the people in the back row. Would you marry a sugar daddy after 2? Miss J says, would you marry a sugar daddy after 2 weeks of knowing him if he's in the NFL? As long as I had a prenup in place that was very specific and very detailed as far as it being a benefit to me, I certainly would. I would, because he has money. And in the prenup, it needs to say if you get out of the league and you can't, make any more money, then you need to pay me X amount of dollars. Marriage is nothing more than a contract. It's something that you send into the government and say, hey, this guy is, we are betrothed. I'm his and he is obligated to take care of me, basically. That's all it is. So, I sure would. It's not like you're going to be married long anyway. After 2 weeks, he don't know you and you don't know him. So like Beyonce say, make my money fast and go, scoot, scoot, scoot. You got to get your money fast. In that situation, you've known him for 2 weeks, girl, get in and get out. Make sure that prenup is specific and get you some money. Girl, please. Be robbing him while you're in there. Every chance you get, deduct 5 G's. I would have my hands in all kind of money. I would make sure that I'm able to be beneficiary to some stuff. Oh, yeah, for sure. Guy started talking to me last night instead of the girl I was with, and she kept answering everything he was asking me. And he told her to be quiet. That's why I say don't go freestyling with other people. Don't do it. Because if she looks better than you, then she's probably going to get the guy, She said she can do it. Well, go ahead, Miss J, go get it. Yeah, and get pregnant. Get pregnant right fast. Girl, make sure you ovulating. Get on in there. There you go. This is off topic, but I love Mariah Carey for suing her ex-billionaire husband. He was her boyfriend, not her husband, for wasting her time. Yeah, she sued her boyfriend. And so look at this. Miss J says she has 4 children and somebody in the NFL wants to marry her. Hey, won't Jezebel do it? Won't she do it? Y'all better hand clap for Miss J. What'd I tell you? She got 4 kids. 4 kids. And she got somebody to marry her. Y'all better get it. 2 weeks. Girl, look, Miss J, what's going on, boo? Tell us. We need to know. Hallelujah. Or Shanda. Girl, how? Let me know. Oh, thank you, Miss. Oh, what's your name? Kirishi. Praise him. Girl, what? We need a selection for that. Let us know what's going on. He said it was your skin. So you over there on the trampoline, Miss J? You done got naked? For real? Look, I'm waiting. I ain't even gonna talk no more. What? Right, what spell was that? Come on, Amy. Amy said, what spell you got going on, girl? Deets. We need the details in the, what's the name? Girl, look. It can be Testimony Sunday. Appreciate, oh, she done got quiet. Oh, she said, ood. Okay, well, ood might do it for you. Y'all better listen. Miss J over there with the tips. Shoot. Okay. And so she said, shoot, you got 4 kids. You're clearly attractive. For real. A damsel question, Mickey. Okay. Is there a limit to being in need of help? Oh, good question. Okay. Miss Elise says, is there a limit to being in need of help? Can your SD get the impression that you don't have any of your ish together? Or can we on and on with needing help? A lot of women ask me this too. You need from the beginning to the end, always need help because you are a woman. That's it, because you're a woman. You don't need to have your shit together. You're a woman. You know how you get your shit together? You get a man with his shit together and you take his shit. That's how you get your shit together. You don't get your own shit together. You get a man who he ate her spaghetti. Don't eat the spaghetti. You get a man who has his together, and then that's how you get yours together. I always need help, even when I think I'm being independent. For real. I do too. I need your help every day, and nothing is never wrong. There you go. Don't kill me, but what happens if the guy you have a crush on starts talking, Miss Daisy Bass. Don't kill me, but what happens if the guy you have a crush on starts talking to another girl in front of you and she tells him she doesn't have money or a place to stay? What would I do? I mean, nothing. I wouldn't do anything right then. I would just act like I was oblivious to it. Then when I saw a really hot guy or a really, really sexy guy, I would go up to the guy and I would give him a big old hug, one of them booby hugs where he hug you chest to chest like this and be like, ooh, Alex, oh my God, it's so good to see you, and start rubbing and playing all in his hair and making his hair, oh, it's been so long. I haven't seen you in forever. How have you been? To another guy. That's what I would do. Don't get mad if he's talking to another woman. Don't get upset. Go do monkey see, monkey do. I love to play monkey see, monkey do. So whatever he's doing, you make sure you're doing it. There you go. Don't get mad at all. Don't get mad. Get even. Get even. And never like a man more than he likes you. Exactly. Hi, Mickey. Just getting on. Question. Okay, fat gal at heart. She says she a fat girl at heart. Okay. How soon can I tell a potential of means that I have kids? Don't. Okay. We're going to say this every Sunday. Every Sunday. Let me smile so I can put some sauce on it. Every Sunday. 99% of the people that you date will not be your husband. There is no reason for you to be truthful with anyone. Anyone. Well, any guy. There is no reason for you to be truthful with any guy at all. Like if you have children and you tell him from the beginning, you are automatically putting yourself into the trampoline only category. It is what it is. So knowing that, that means that you should probably not say definitely don't say anything about your children at all, ever. Your children don't need to meet him. He doesn't need to know. Get money, come up with scenarios for the money, and use that to take care of your children. There you go. If the man you do that to confront you, do you mention that it's monkey see, monkey do? By the way, I love the hug idea. If he confronts me and says, why are you going to talk to that guy or whatever? Just be like, oh, he's a really good friend. He's a really good friend, just like your friend Molly. Just like you're friends with Molly, I'm friends with Alex. And I don't even have to know who Alex is. But I guarantee, and I would do it to any guy. Make sure he's fine. Make sure he looks better than the guy you're sitting beside, and just go up and hug him to make the other guy jealous. You don't say, oh, we're doing monkey see, monkey do, because you never want to be combative. You never want to be confrontational. Just play dumb. Play dumb like you don't know what he's talking about, or why are you so upset? Oh my God, are we not allowed to have friends? And make him feel crazy for even, going on like that. That's what I would do. Yep, there you go. There you go. So yeah, that's what I would do. I would, he may say something. Most men would say like, what are you doing? But he can't be mad because he was just entertaining this other lady. So, he want to play games, beat him at his own game, give him a taste of his own medicine. Exactly. In every situation. And that's what a damsel would do. A damsel will never be caught dead, screaming and yelling in public and letting people know that there's something wrong or, something like that. A damsel would never, ever, ever do that. So instead of doing that, then you do something because you're oblivious. You don't know what you're doing because you're just a damsel. What do you mean? I don't even know. I don't even know what you're talking about. Yeah. Thank you, Miss Divine Goddess. Thank you. Okay, y'all. So questions. Y'all was mad at the last video. What are your questions? Do you guys have any questions? I guess I didn't have a long enough question period before. You don't have to see how you look being a damsel, Tori. It doesn't matter how you look. Marilyn Monroe, she's our classic example in on my videos, but I really love her persona. She is a perfect damsel. She's a perfect example of how to act. So you're not, you don't have to know how you look. Yes, you're going to look fake. Yes, you're going to look over exaggerated. But I promise you, when you start talking like this, he's going to love it. And he's not even going to know what hit him. He's going to say, oh my God, take all my money. Can I put you on the trampoline and play with your boobies? That's all he cares about. I'm telling you, he really, really, really doesn't care, So keep that in mind. It doesn't matter how you look. It matters the way you make him feel. Thank you. Thank you, Jessica. How long do you have to know a guy before you pull the damsel card? Immediately. Immediately. As soon as he meets me, I'm asking for help with something. First date, I need help with something little, like pick my food or something like that. I'm not asking for money necessarily, but I'll drop a pin on purpose so he can pick it up for me. I will act like I'm about to trip so he can catch me before I fall. Girl, I'm always a damsel. Always. When you are sick, what are ways to inspire men to get you a care package? A care package. I can't tell you how to get a care package, Lou. I'm assuming you're young because I haven't received a care package since since Huck was a pup. But I can't tell you how to get a care package. That's blessed and highly favored. I'm just gonna keep reminding myself of that. Anyway, she talked about that movie on her last video. Oh yeah, first date. I asked to walk me to my car. I feel so unsafe in the streets. Exactly. You wish you had a Southern accent. I sound like Whitley. Yeah, I know. You can have a Southern accent. It's not. It's pretty easy. Southern accents are easy. um, oh, I hypnotized you. Ooh. All men like white women. Janet Smart says all men like white women. Not all men. I'm sure white men like white women. You know, there's always a flavor. There's always a flavor. But white women are considered the standard of beauty in this country. But that doesn't necessarily mean that all men like white women. Everything I'm saying, your daddy taught you, and you hung around pimps. Whoa. How do you play damsel and get money and gifts? What if the guy texts and says, "Are you mad?" after he knows he effed up? Don't respond. You're 38. Should I still say I don't have kids? I've been told I don't look my age. Should I make up another age that it's more acceptable to not have kids yet? That's a hard one. You can say you've always wanted kids. I could get you on a consultation and put something in your life, baby, for real, to work around that. 222 people on this live. Hey, y'all. Two. That's a good number. And only 41 likes. Y'all playing. But yeah, I think I could get you on a consultation. It's pretty and young. I'd love to see your review on the Netflix. Oh, I actually did do a review on that. Movie sucked major butt. Napoli Ever After. The movie sucked butt. First date. I asked. Oh, you already said that. What men love us Black women, especially. Yeah, they do. They really do. Oh, thank you. I look good in my new jeans. Yes. Y'all see, okay, so let's talk about that. So I asked the question the other day on my Facebook because I've been losing weight and my jeans are not fitting. Like my waist is really small in comparison to my hips. Even though I've lost a lot of weight, my waist is really, really small now. So I have a big gap like around my stomach area. So I need new jeans. So Fashion Nova, cheapy little jeans. I ordered like a buttload of them. And I posted a picture. It was hot. But I'm excited. So I'm probably going to have to get more jeans after this. But yeah, since I don't have kids, you're going to start saying you're a virgin. I would. How do I go about my kids? How do I go about my kids as Barbara trying to hit on me? He's a dusty, but I have to take them to get their haircut. I know, girl. Ooh. That is one of the worst things about being a single mom is taking your boy in there to get a haircut. Just, excuse me, just tell him, I don't like you like that. You're poor. And as you see, I have a child. And so that means you can't afford me. Stop with all this extra and cut my baby's hair. If you want this little $20, stop talking to me like that. Or I'm going to find another barber. That's it. Looking like a size 2. Hey. Bye, Miss J. It's almost story time here too. Story time and bath time. Mickey, do your SDs text you a lot? Even the guys in their 50s that I meet text me 24/7. It's annoying. What do you do about that? Don't text them back. Jessica, because you had a life before you met him. So you don't have to text them just because they text you. But yes, my phone is always bling, bling, bling. I put it on airplane mode sometimes. Yeah, but they do all the time. Yay, first time here. Ness Johns, welcome. You played the damsel and got laughed at? Because you probably did it with some people who are broke or with someone who doesn't want to help you, you know? So I worried and responded, but well, if they kept calling, what do you do? Play dumb and go with it? Daisy, we're not going to keep talking to you about this boy. Stop talking to him. That's it, Daisy. Do you have any advice for how to deal with uneasy topics in conversations such as politics with your XDs? If they ever try to bring up something like that, just be like, oh, I don't even know about that crazy stuff. Why do we have to talk about stuff that's so mean? Why can't we talk about me and you? Don't you want to talk about me and you? Because I do. Girl, he going to be like, politics? Psh, whatever. He don't care about politics if you do all that. Had an SD years ago unexpectedly, and he bought your car and took you on a trip. You wined and dined you, jewelry. Oh, that was it. You just wanted us to know. All these Black women getting killed for saying no. Be careful. It's white women getting killed too. White women getting kidnapped, killed, murdered, dismembered, all of that. What they got to do with anything? When you used to work 9 to 5, have you used certain strategies to get male bosses to favor you? Yeah, heck yeah. I was all, man. Oh my word. I'm gonna have to talk about that from down here. Girl, you done took me back. Who asked me that question when I used to work 9 to 5? Serena. Oh, Serena. Girl, when I had a job, I was always flirting. I'm always in their face. I'm always at their desk. I'm always needing help. I'm in there looking like Jessica Rabbit. Fine. Yeah. Girl, I hardly even worked. I barely worked. I would get them to do everything for me. And they want to help you. What do you mean? They want to help you when you're pretty. So I'd be like, what was his name? I can't even think of that man's name. Oh, was it John or Jay or something? I don't know what that man's name was. But girl, he used to do my work. Yeah. I used it all the time. All the time. You need to move? Well, go on, move. Stop saying it. Don't speak about it. Be about it. How do you suggest a birthday gift? Or if he forgets, do you get upset with him? No. You don't suggest a birthday gift. You come up with a scenario and you get some money and you go buy your own gift. That's it. Mickey, you met a sugar daddy and you asked if he had a wife and he said yes. I still got his number and he asked if I wanted to a ride home and I said no. And you saw him ride off in a Range Rover? Okay. A Range Rover doesn't mean he got money. Miss Bougie Bruja. Just because he drove off in a Range Rover doesn't mean it was his. It could be behind on the payments. Don't get hung up on what he's driving because, who cares about that? Your mom won a sexual harassment lawsuit against the company she used to work for. That's how you do it. How should you proceed? See what he's about. You never know. Silly question. But what if he says, wait until his next check? Cake wants to know, what if he says, wait until his next check? First of all, if you're dating, interacting, speaking with, talking to, going on dates with, any of those things, if you are dealing with somebody who even knows when payday is, then you're dating somebody who is not wealthy. If he's wealthy, he doesn't even know when payday is. He doesn't even know when his check is gonna come. Like, leave him alone. If he tells you to wait until his next check, he's broke. He's broke, and so he's probably not a very good target. Miss Bougie Brujas, should you continue to talk to him? You can see what he's about. I don't see why not. But just assume that it's not going to work out. Missy Frog 1 wants to know how to get money and gifts from a man. Click off of this video and start from my very first video and continue watching, my dear. And you will get so many different ways to make that happen. It's Taco Bell check. Taco Bell? Ooh, Lord. Wealthy people do lease. They do. They do lease. Tyron Davis. They do lease vehicles. It's actually a lot smarter since the value of your vehicle depreciates as you're driving off. How to use discretion to your advantage. What should we keep to ourselves? What is okay to share, but thought of as silly? Lie about everything. There's nothing. If it's truthful, don't tell him. There you have it. There you have it. If it's truthful, do not tell him. There's nothing you should ever tell a man that is on point. We also spoke about that in this morning's sermon about Jezebel, our damsel. She's a liar, and she understands that lying is very necessary. What is a man's income that is acceptable? Weekly amount. First of all, that depends on the type of person. Some people are satisfied with $1,000 a week. That is not acceptable to me at all. So it depends on who you ask. And I think that like my POTs don't even know how much they make in a week. It's not really a weekly thing. When you're speaking to a man of means, he knows his net worth. He knows how much he makes annually, or maybe he may be able to give you a rough estimate of what he makes a month, but a week, that's almost impossible to know in some cases. Yes, evening service, Miss Jayla. Thank you. You love my channel, but it's hard to follow sometimes. So why are you here, Janet? If you love my channel and it's hard to follow, why are you participating in something that's hard for you? I think that I speak very good English. I have proper vernacular. I articulate myself well. I have points. I tell you when there's a point coming. I let you know, write this down. It is advanced for some of us, but we're talking about femininity. Femininity is not an advanced topic. This should be something that you know naturally. So there you go. Ask yourself, what sort of lifestyle can you imagine living? And what type of man can give that to you? Exactly. There you go. I don't know. You live in the suburbs of South Florida, and this is expensive down here. $1,000 a week won't do anything for exactly. I live in the South where $1,000 is very good, but it still ain't gonna do enough for me. Thank you. Thank you. So many have been taught to be independent, so they need to rewire their minds. I agree. How do you trust a man to take care of you completely? You aren't afraid to give up your independence. I'm very independent. Um, and I don't trust him to take care of me at all. I trust myself. If you know that your bills are $1,000 a month, you need to be making sure that he gives you $1,000 a month. He's not going to say, oh, here, let me take care of you. I'm going to say, let me take care of me. I'm going to get mine all day, every day. You make sure you're taken care of. You cannot depend on any person for your needs. If it's something that you need, you cannot depend on anyone but yourself. You need your rent paid and car and food and all of that stuff. So you need to be getting money so that you can take care of those things. But I don't trust a man to take care of me. I take care of myself very well with his money. Boop. Southern women are belles and classy. It's that old charm mixed with American flavor. I agree. It's something about us Southerners. What's a good response when a SD says your wife comes first? You need to leave him alone. The fact that he's talking to you about his wife you need to leave him alone. There isn't really not a good response to that. You just cut him off, pretty much. Hey, Money Girl said she was in the shower and moisturizing. Yes, you must have came to church this morning. What lashes am I wearing? Lily. These are Lily lashes. Us New York Northern Belles is what's popping. No, Jayla. No. I have to disagree with you there. New York women are very masculine. New York women are very, they have a hard time getting men. But it's hard to get a man when you have to act like one every day. So, kind of hard. How do you get out not doing enough for yourself? You're confused. What's confusing, Miss Brianna? You probably do need a consultation. She says she's confused and she might need a consultation. If you have a lunch date with a sugar daddy, should you bring up being stressed? Don't ever have these conversations in person. No. Hey. Yeah. New York women, tan, loud, and raspy voices. What did Jana say? I mean, not all of them. How to get out of the habit of not doing enough for yourself. Yeah, see, that's the damsel. That's what we talked about in the first video. When you just have to do more for yourself. I don't care if you have to make a reminder on your phone to do more for yourself. Hey, today is the day to exfoliate, or I need to do a facial today, or whatever the case. If you have to make a reminder, then you should, what? What is Lust for Life over there talking about? Ooh. What in the world? What I miss? You need to, basically, the money girl, you need to make sure, just schedule time for yourself. That's the only way to do more for yourself, is to do it. I know it's probably a dumb question, but that's the best I got. What's annoying? What's going on, Jana? Why do you recommend not having those conversations in person? Because you can't be, it's hard to lie in person. Somebody can tell, a lot of y'all can't lie in person. So it's easier to lie and cry over the phone. If you're on the phone, it's easier to lie and cry. Right now, I work a job and have a sugar daddy because you're afraid of sugar daddy. If the sugar daddy leaves, you won't have income. So you keep going to work even though you don't have to. Yeah. A lot of women are that way. Now, to me, you say you scared to rely on somebody. I'm scared to go to work. I like laying around in the bed. I like doing my hair. I like playing in wigs. I like doing what I want to do. So, I don't know. I wouldn't be going to work if I had to. Just keep ask for more than what you need. Um, that's it. How do you juggle multiple men at once? Is it practice? Nope. Spreadsheet. There you go. It's easier for me to get into character in person. Yeah, I can do it real good in person. In person, I'm a beast. In person, I am ridiculous. And that's why I said y'all need to come to the conference. You can see for yourself. Mm-mm-mm. Oh, yeah, for real. For real, for real. Okay. Yes, my consultations are worth it. Thank you, Miss Jamaica. Uh, right, there you go, Rebecca. Rebecca said it. May I ask, what are you drinking, Mickey? The mug makes it look tasty. It's just water. It's water because I've been talking a lot today. So saying you're a virgin is more attractive to me. Yes. You've never had a 9 to 5. Whoa, hats off to you. Goodness. Wow, that's. Oh no, he's not jumping in here with a pee picture. Where my admins at? Where is the usher board? We have clearly some man has infiltrated the Church of Ho, jumping in here trying to show his. Girl, let me see. This little weed whacker. Mars. Mars, what you doing in here, Mars? Mars, at least give people something to look at. Boy, you. Boy, look. At least give somebody something to look at. You. Tomorrow you start your first day back at work. You're gonna miss the fun employed life or the unemployed life. Girl, y'all go look at Mars. I ain't blocking them. Mars Schwann's 33. Want somebody to come over there and look at that little pee. At least have some weight on it, homie. What you want somebody to come look at that mess for? Oh, boy, please. Women can't have nothing nice. See what I'm saying? We trying to have a little discussion, and here he comes trying to show some little girl looking like Baby Fox. He over there looking like Baby Fox with that little wink a wink. Boy, please. Have mercy, Lord Jezebel. Little ding-a-ling. He got a look with his little ding-a-ling, girl. Y'all, my kids gonna hear me come on. Mama, you was talking about ding-a-lings? Can't do nothing. Ooh, can't have no fun. Y'all retarded. Okay, come on, y'all. Ask me a question. Let's pray for him. Okay, Jana. Heavenly Mother, we ask you to come into our presence right now. We ask you to touch Mr. Mars, Heavenly Mother. He doesn't know that he has a little pee and that most women will never want to even touch it or look at it. Heavenly Mother, we need you to make it longer. We need you to make it bigger. Just, if you're going to show it, let me see something. What was it? Boy, please, don't. Little volume sausage. Okay. She alcoholic hair. This girl says she got some alcoholic hair. Me too, girl. This is some alcoholic hair. Alcoholic hair said, I found me a husband type and he is smitten. He wants you to meet his parents. Yeah, meet him. Girl, please play the role. You ain't gonna marry him. Half the men you meet, you're not gonna marry anyway. Wait a minute. Wait, money girl finna get a twerk for real. Money girl. Money girl. Thank you, boo. Yeah. Can I get an amen? See, look at what prayer will do. Prayer won't change. If prayer won't change your circumstances, prayer will change you. Amen. Y'all silly. Y'all so silly. Lord. Thank you, girl. Thank you. Amen. Girl got me showing my little cakes. Money girl done got exfoliated and moisturized. She in a good mood, y'all. She dropping them 50s. Money girl came out that tub like, yes, let me drop something in Pastor's offering plate. Appreciate you, money girl. Y'all know who money girl is. Your wig caught on fire. Oh my. How did I feel about Napoli Ever After? I hated it. Sucked butt. It sucked butt. Yay. Okay, y'all. Well, I hate to leave after I get my little money, but it's story time. Y'all know. Yeah, she said her wig caught on fire, girl. No, ma'am. I love this new wig, y'all. Ooh, it's so like soft and I love it. I gotta fix the hairline, but yeah. The best advice for 23-year-olds. Find you a rich man to get pregnant. Your time is running out. 23, you need to have a baby right quick. I'm getting tipsy off the blood of Jesus. The blood of Jezebel. Oh man, y'all crazy. Y'all's crazy. So yes, it's almost story time. Y'all don't forget to like this video, share, subscribe, write in the comments, all of that. Don't forget, we're trying to get to 10,000. I don't know how many times I have to tell y'all. If y'all want me to come visit y'all need to like, share, subscribe. Everywhere. Send all of my videos to everybody you know. I only have 3,000 more subscribers and I'm coming to a city near you. I'm going to do it. And we're going to go shopping and get you right. Get you, girl, all of that. Get you some makeup. I'm going to hook you up. So I'm excited too. I'm excited for that. Thank you guys for watching and for your support. Okay, so don't forget to like the videos and subscribe. Watch all of them. If you missed this morning's sermon, please go back and watch that. Information about the conference, please DM me on any of my social media platforms. If you would like a consultation, email me on any of my social media platforms. Should you still? Yeah. So thank you guys so much. Thank you so much to the people who donate today, Miss Daisy Bides, and to Miss Money Girl. Y'all go get this wig. I put the link to it in the description of the other video. So that's it. That's the video. Story time. I will talk to you guys later, hopefully sooner than later. I'm Michaela Pink. And y'all know, that's what I think. Bye. Good night, everyone.